Hi everyone, this is Evgeny and we continue with Windsurf editor. And so we are looking into the different aspects of this editor and how you can make your work smoother and more comfortable. And I'm sharing smaller hints with you, the ones I found very useful. Alright, there are a couple of things I wanted to show you, and if you watched my previous videos like a couple of months ago when the Windsurf only appeared on the market, then maybe you remember that once we struggled with some specific exceptions, I had to grab some real text, like copy-paste it to the Cascade and ask to fix about that and provided some details. And now it seems you don't need to do this because they know already that this is the real task we developers usually do. So there is a chat link and you can pick something like specific problem, exception, whatever, like stack trace, and you can send it directly to the chat, right? And then you can formulate a question or maybe a request to fix that or analyze or something. So this is really useful feature here. Just remember, you go to your terminal if you have an exception and don't know how to process it, how to proceed with that, just select it and send it directly to Cascade. And it's not only about the terminal. Another place where you can use this useful feature is Problems tab. And here, for example, like this one came from building of my project. And what you can do, you can, for example, like the stupidest idea, you can send all to Cascade, but you can do this and ask to explain it, for example, or maybe fix it. But well, I would never do this because normally you have like a bunch of problems here, and how would it look like if you try to solve it at once, right? Everything at once. So the better way could be that you send not all the problems, but pick specific one. For example, well, let's pick this one and send it to Cascade. So in this time, I'm sending specific problem or issue to Cascade. It's a single one. And then, for example, you can try and send a request to explain that and maybe ways how to fix that. And see, there is a recipe how to fix that specific problem, even the solution. And I'm pretty sure if I would be in the right mode, then it will be fixed automatically if this is the thing you wanted to do, right? But you can be even clever here and you can introduce web searching. This is another thing I wanted to show you. And if you start typing here and you don't see web search in the list of possible options, then you go to your settings. And there you should scroll and search for enable Cascade web tools. So normally, I'm not sure, I think by default it's disabled because it eats your credits and maybe you don't want this. But once you enable it and see what we have web here, right, immediately. And we have docs as well, because both are based on the web searching. Then you can formulate something like that, like do the research for me and see, it says, okay, I will be doing my web search and analyzing and provide something for you back. And it says, okay, some different websites, then sprint documentation itself, and then it performs the analyzing. And here we are, we have the best practices for fixing this issue. And see, it's interesting, like I asked what websites were used in this researching process, and there are two mostly, like the Spring Data, MongoDB, and some articles, completely unrelated to official Spring documentation, by the way, so it knows a lot of information if you're using this web thing, so remember about that. And maybe last thing for today I wanted to show you. So in previous videos we were talking about rules, global rules, and the ones for specific project. And I was mentioning that you can find it either here, global rules or local rules, but today it's time to talk about memories. And this is even more dynamic thing which can collect information about specific points you would like just Cascade to memorize. And again, you can go to the Windsurf settings and view memories here, and I don't have anything yet, right? Or the other way, you can open the panel and search for Cascade Memory panels, and then you can see the same screen again. Or I think it's available from settings directly. It's this one. It's memories and rules. And each way you can use it. For example, well, let's give it a try, right? I'm just saying, remember this thing for me for the future. And here we are, right? It says, okay, let me save the information of future reference. And my expectation that this information is stored in the memory of Cascade, right? It says, okay, I saved, was updated. We can click here and see we have a memory about that. So next time, like there's a lot of text which explains and relevant resources, etc., etc. So next time your question relates to these best practices or Cascade has feeling that this information will help, then this memory piece will be used for providing better answer for you. All right, that was it for this video. I hope you found it useful, and in general, what we learned today that there are a lot of places where you don't have to copy paste your stuff. You can use this specific link or button just to send the relevant snippet directly to a Cascade chat, right? What else? Now you know that, okay, there's a web search and you can refer to it, right? For example, you don't have to base only on Cascade inner knowledge, or it's LLM knowledge, right, at the end of the day, but you don't have to be based only on this thing. You can ask to research, to provide researching for you. And it's not only about official documentation, right? It's like global. There are a lot of articles, internet will be analyzed, different things viewed through, right? And at the end you have the outcome. It saves you a lot of time, really. And last thing, if you have feeling that this thing is relevant for the future, you can save it. You can give direct order to save it to memory, or the way around. It's not like it's not manual thing, right? So if Cascade has feeling that, okay, this information is something really big and it could be used in the future, then it will save the memory snapshot automatically. So I hope, again, you will find this really helpful and you will try to use it on your own. And well, this was Evgeny. Thanks a lot that you stick with me till the end of this video, and I will see you in the next video about Windsurf and very interesting hints I'm finding every day using Windsurf editor. Thank you and see you later. Bye bye.